Hello. Hello, studio friends. Hello, hello. I'm just pulling you up on my phone. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Say hello if you're here, if you can hear me okay. That's the wrong one. Where is it? Alright, I can't find you on my phone, so just gonna hang out and see if anybody jumps in. Hello, hello. I'm gonna work on some little mini journals. Hey Maria, good morning. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I can't find the live, my live, and I can't find it. So I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm just gonna watch on here. Hello, Gail. How are you? Oh no, you shouldn't be shoveling. Wow, that's so weird. I can't. So odd. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know why it's not on the. Anyway, hello. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. Last day of the year, guys. What? I have a little announcement to make, but I'll wait till a couple more people are in here. I'm gonna ink while I wait. So I have these. These were the Ko-fi freebie this month for the members. There's a bunch of like French fashion-esque ephemera. So like little cigarette cards. They were inspired by cigarette cards. I can't talk. I don't have enough coffee in my system, guys. I'm still in my pajamas. This is how we craft, right? Good morning, Deb. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to anybody watching on TV if you're here. Hi, Nicole. Good morning, morning. So, I want to ink them up because I want to use them on some little mini journal covers. And so, they're really cute. They have different styles. I was going for like a 1900s French fashion magazine kind of style. So that's what we have. How are you guys? I hope you all had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Was everybody's holiday nice? Maybe some of you celebrated Hanukkah. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you got it. A couple of people said they didn't get my Happy Mail this month. Like, I send everything out on the last day of the month because it's just an easy date for me. So, but some people were saying that they didn't get some of the stuff I sent, so I was worried, but I'm glad you got it. You're welcome. Yeah, so anybody got plans for tonight? My plan is to go to dinner and then go to bed. Fresh new start tomorrow, right? I love the new year. I feel like I think everybody feels the same way. This week between Christmas and New Year's is always so weird. It feels like everybody's out of sorts. Nobody's sure what's going on. Hey, how are ya? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you on a live. So we're making, so what I did was, oh my goodness, my voice. Hold on, guys. Okay, I have my coffee. I need more coffee. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, I have these little pieces of paper, and what I did was I took and glued down, here, this one's better, some book pages so I could tear them off like this. So I just took my glue stick and glued the paper down, and then I rubbed it in really good because it's glue stick. Doesn't always work so well because I wanted to get this peeled off look. So I have that. I'm going to be doing some paper peeling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nicole. I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. So anyway, I'm peeling off the paper so I can have this kind of, these are still a little wet. I'm not going to do those. But this is from that Silver Pennies book that I have just one more half-finished project. I have a video coming out tomorrow, guys. You're going to want to check it out because it's got some channel changes, but I'm going to announce one of them here. So, the memberships here on YouTube are becoming a major issue for me. And so the memberships are going to go away here on YouTube. And I do apologize for that. And I hate like seeming like I'm flaky. I'm not. It's just that I got really spooked with that email I got like a week ago where somebody got a phishing email saying that their YouTube membership was canceled, but it wasn't. And they posted the link to me in my Ko-fi. Like they sent me a message and then they added the link, and I could tell by the link, like the dot after it, that it was spam, like it was phishing or something. Don't click links you don't know who they're from, right? So I got really scared, and then some other people were telling me that other creators were having issues with the same thing. So it's like something that they target because it's so popular. But anyway, that's not all the reason. There's a bigger video tomorrow coming out. So, you know, go ahead and, oh, I'm so sorry, Nicole. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That's rough. That's not a good way to have a holiday. I'm so sorry for you and your family. I hope everyone is okay. That's hard, especially around the holidays. So sorry. Don't mean to bring you more bad news. But yeah, the memberships are going to be going away as of tomorrow. And I want to thank you all for your support and for being here. The member videos are going to go away as well. And I explain it all in tomorrow's video. I hope you'll check it out. I don't want to get into it in too much detail now, but I do want to let you know, because when I shut them off, you're going to get that email, right? You're going to get the email, some email. I don't know what the email is because I've never done this before, but there's a lot of reasons behind it. It's not just that. It's, you know, a combination of other things that are going on. And the YouTube greed, which I'm grateful for YouTube, but like 30% of $5 is, come on, YouTube. Like, what are you doing? So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I'll still be doing lives. I'm still going to do the Friday live. And I'm hopefully going to be able to sneak in another one here and there. You know, I can't really tell the timing, but like when I have free time, I'm going to jump on and do a live. I love you guys, and I'm really sorry that, you know, I kind of have to do this, but I gotta focus on some other stuff. Like I said, I explained this. And, yeah. So anyway, check out tomorrow's video. with some of the updated changes coming to the channel, and bear with me as I fumble my way through this new adventure for me, this YouTube thing. It's been quite the interesting thing. Yeah, and you know, and it depends on, and you know, they're just I don't know, it's YouTube, you know. You kind of fear the Google machine. You don't want to say anything because you're like, oh, there's something wrong with my channel. We can't figure out what it is. But you get the idea. I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be doing lives. You're still going to see me all the time. And I want to do the lives a little better. I want to be able to set it up so that I can jump between, you know, being top-down desk. Maybe you can see me and talk to me. We can have some Q&As, things like that. Yeah, I mean, you can support me over on my Ko-fi. You know, every time I see their videos, it sounds like somebody's saying it different. So I don't, whatever. Anyway, there's membership over there, and there's some other stuff coming in 2026, but I'm not there yet, so I don't want to say anything about it. But you know, it's just one of those things where it's just out of control. So anyway, let's get back to this. I just want to tell you guys mainly because you might get a weird email, and I've been talking about, you know, don't open these emails, and I don't want you to feel like you're getting phishing emails when I shut it down. Yeah, so that's, Zoom's gonna probably come into focus, so hang in there with me, and we'll have some other stuff going on. It's just that my words for 2026, I don't do resolutions. I always want to say revolution. Anyway, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do words. So my words of the year for 2026 are slow down and creative healing. So slow down is a big one. I'm one of those people that's constantly like going. I have to always do something. But the problem is that sometimes I move too fast for my own good, and I cause issues. I cause my own issues because, you know, and you guys have experienced it. I know you have, with my, oh, that measurement's not right. Oh, that measurement's not right. Yeah. So it turns into, that's how it kind of percolates to the top, you know? One door closes, another opens. Yeah, thank you for understanding. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Hey, Winnie. Good morning. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Oh, you do words too? That's great, Deb. Yeah, I find like if I can focus on something, it works better for me as far as like, I think words are more universal across many parts of my life, so I feel like they work better for me. And I don't know, it's just something I've done. Last year it was self-care, and I tried. I tried, but it was so busy, guys. It was so busy. So I'm hoping to do a little more of that this year. Enough, as in I've had. I love that. Oh, you do words as well, Winnie. Good. Yeah, I think it's a nice thing that kind of works across your entire life, and you can apply it to anything, right? And I want to get the channel back to being more what I started it for, which is like this creative healing place where we can go to kind of slow down and you know, I'm not saying everybody needs to heal from something, but we all have something. We all have trauma somewhere. And if you don't, well, God bless you, because you are very blessed. And I am happy for you. But yeah, just kind of I don't know, just get into a space where it's not so rushed or feeling like it's not well put together. That's how I felt. No, you're not late at all, Lily. No, 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 you're good. It's all good. Nobody's late. I had a Merry Christmas, yes. We spent time with the in-laws, and then we had a quiet Christmas at home with my daughter and my pupper. So it was nice. I like it. I don't mind the quiet Christmases. So nobody's late though. Don't worry. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like I don't want anybody to feel like they're rushed or it's late. And I just want it to be a fun time where we hang out and chit chat. You know, the Friday lives will linger a little longer because you know, they'll be the main live. And then we'll see how we go throughout the year. I do have stuff that I want to kick off, so we will get there. But, you know, you can always support me over on my shop and my Ko-fi, because those are not going anywhere. You know, if you're on Etsy and you prefer Etsy, I have an Etsy shop. I don't know if I'll keep Etsy. We'll see, because they keep just making it harder and harder for us to want to stay. They just turn it into a nightmare. All right, let's make a few of these. So what I was thinking was I would put these on the cover like that, and then we'll put a little something on the inside, and then make these little kind of journals. I've done blessed forgiveness and patience and flexibility. I felt like it was overlooked a lot. Yeah, that's the thing too, is just keeping them in focus. We gotta kind of keep our words in focus, I guess. So I'm gonna turn it into a piece of art. I have two, because they're important. They're important for me to have them in front view. I wonder if I should put this one here. No, then we just totally lose that work. Okay, so these papers I put down, it's a CreativeFabrica bit, so I put them down in the description for you. There were a few packs. I didn't print them all, but there were a few I saw that I would like to use. I was going to start like a big journal, but then I wanted to do this, so this is what we're doing. That's okay. Yeah. So, yes. Anyway, so that's where we are. I love the promise of a new year. It's always like a reset for me, even though I firmly believe the beginning of the year is actually March. But that's just me. I think that's the way it used to be, and somehow we got all backwards, but that's a whole nother level. Emails work if you read them. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I was saying that it's that weird week between Christmas and New Year's where everybody doesn't know what to do with themselves. Some people call it Twixmas. So, and you know, like hubby's been home a lot more because he takes off time at the end of the year. I usually, when I had clients, I would take off the like last 2 weeks of the year entirely and just do like a reset and do the inside of this one. And it was great. Hey, Cindy, Joe, hello, hello, hello. If I missed you coming in, sorry. Yeah, so anyway, I want to give you guys better content. I don't want to have, oh, that measurement doesn't work, you know, live on camera. That doesn't work for me. All right, so let's pick another one. I like her. I'm glad you're here. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And Yeah, I guess they're already celebrating the new year in some parts of the world, right? Guess it's already tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Very cool. What else? Got this one. Yeah, so these papers are the papers that I printed from CreativeFabrica. They have so much stuff over there. I have the annual, so like everything that's on the entire platform is free to download. It's not free, I mean, I paid for the annual, but it was nominal compared to the amount of stuff that I kind of download. So I got these there. Yes, so the memberships are going away, Lily. Memberships, I just had one. I was, you know, it was kind of like a thing. There was a lot of pressure too from YouTube to kind of do memberships and launch memberships. And I was kind of leery of them to begin with. And then the whole email thing at the end of the year kind of set me off. So this will be the last members live, but there will be other things coming up. So don't fret. I'll still be here every Friday at noon. And if you can't make it, there's always a replay, and I will be jumping on from time to time. There's some other changes coming. So there's a video coming out tomorrow with that information. But I wanted to tell you guys about the membership in case you got an email. Because those emails that I said, you know, could be phishing, I didn't want you to think that it wasn't, you know, I didn't want to cause more confusion. But that's kind of like my thing. Yeah, so anyway. So I'm creating these little, I can't say this is a tutorial because I'm just making these on the fly, but I thought these would be cute little mini journals. And I'm making them like off kilter on purpose. Right? Aren't they so cute? They're just like little mini, I love minis. I don't know what it is. I'm just attracted to the little stuff. Small minds, I suppose. All right, and then I need to cut some papers to kind of go on the inside. So I think these were 3.5 by 4 1/4. So I'm gonna make them like 3 by 4. So okay, thank you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Have a happy new year. Maybe like 3 1/4. No, I'm not going anywhere. I hope. I mean, you know, we plan and God laughs. That's how it goes, right? Let's see if this is gonna work. Yeah, okay. So 3 1/4 by 4. I'll still be here. There will still be like lots of videos coming out, which is part of it. You know, I wanna spend more time being thoughtful in my planning and that. So yeah, she goes live every night. So if you guys are jonesing for a live, you can go and check her out. She's not going anywhere. Three and quarter. So in the past. Anybody doing anything tonight? Hanging out indoors? We have a little baby deer. I don't know if he's a baby or a runt, but he's been coming to visit like around 3 a.m. every morning. And so my husband is real sensitive about them. We have a lot of ice and snow, so the food, we always kind of throw out corn for the squirrels. We don't feed the deer because it's illegal in New York, even though they sell deer corn. But we feed the squirrels, and the deer come, so we put out some corn for the squirrels, you know, so that they can have some food. And he was here munching away. Yeah, poor things. You don't know what to do. I'm sure they know what to do. That's probably just us pushing that on them. Anyway, so isn't that cute? What do you think? I don't like going out either on New Year's. Yeah, and the roads are really kind of scary. Oh, oh, thank you, Winnie, but no worries at all. Never worry about that. There's a lot of audience out there. And yeah, that's great. Good. Well, there you go. Are you going to do the crafty stream or the gaming stream? I will probably be asleep very early. Well, I usually stay up to wish my daughter New Year's because she's the only other one up. But yeah, so she goes all night. I don't know how she does it. Every night. I couldn't. But she's a trooper. All right, so I think I'm going to sew them. But I'm only going to do like a 2-hole stitch. It is so expensive. I agree. It'll be crafty streams. Fun. There you go, guys. So now you have something to fill the void. Check out Winnie and her crafty streams. That's great. That makes me feel happy. Maybe we'll mix this up. I have a lot of this. But, you know, on the other side of that, there'll be a lot of video content and things like that. But there will be some other connection opportunities in 2026, just not through YouTube. Because I'm over it. And so, yeah. Okay. Just do this, and that's it. That's the end of that conversation. So, I got gift cards for Christmas. I got some Hobby Lobby and some Michaels and cash. Cash is king. Well, for now. I don't know if you guys follow the markets at all, but silver is doing crazy stuff. I'm a silver investor, and so it's interesting to watch. Interesting. Oh, I'm glad you like them. So, and I have a video coming out tomorrow, Cindy Joe, so yes and yes. You can go back. But you can wait for the video tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. It's been interesting trying to keep up with everything that's been happening in the last 2 years. I never thought the channel would get to where it's, I don't know why I never thought that. I mean, that's why you start a channel, right? But I just guess I didn't expect it to go so fast. Fast in my terms, and not YouTube or social media terms, which viral is like, you know, it happens in a day. But set the alarm to wake us up just prior to them. Yeah, I like to watch the ball drop. So there's a lot of videos. If you look up one of the best I've seen, it's an AI, but he's John A.G. He calls himself Asian guy. He did some really good videos about what's going on in the silver market, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's interesting depending on how you look at it. You know, there's a lot going on, a lot. There were some moves by China, JP Morgan. I don't want to bore you guys, but yeah, check him out. It's I think it's Jonag. AG is Asian guy. And he's AI. He's AI, you know, talking head, but it explains it all really well. It's really good AI, by the way. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna go above that. But that's just my humble opinion. So physical silver, and it's also exposing the whole paper market scam. So that's an interesting take on it all. I was watching his video yesterday, and he said that the banks, you know, they give out the silver paper, the paper futures and other stuff. And all right, this is the last thing I'll say on it, because I know there's some people on here that are like, I'm bored, I'm hanging up. Like one estimate he did was like every troy ounce of silver was loaned like 4,000 times, like the same one. Yeah, he's good, right? So I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like there's not enough physical silver to cover what people have purchased in silver certificates, like in silver paper silver, like promise of silver. So yeah, it's fun, it's interesting. If you like numbers and you like the market, then it'll be an interesting watch. But if you don't, it'll be boring. But it is something to watch because it's tied to our dollar, right? So the finance system in general, the Fed and all of that. Okay, so aren't they so cute? I just love them. I want to put some stuff inside too, but I guess I gotta assemble them. I want to do a bunch, so I hope this is okay. Does this work for you guys? Yeah, no, don't sell. Absolutely, yeah. No, now's not the time to panic or sell at all. Just watch your hold, because, you know, whatever you got. I'm not a stock person at all. Just keep an eye on it. I'm sure you are. Okay. Yeah, don't sell, guys. Don't sell. hold the line. Anything, any commodity that is physically tangible, you should hold on to. Real estate, you know, precious metals. Okay. Oh no. Oh, stink eye. I thought you said a sty in your eye first. Go feed the cat. Oh, that's the other thing. I want to try to like just use my supplies. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy something if something really cool comes out, but like I can't buy more paper. I'm going to do a series on making ephemera from a single 12 by 12 pad. So that should be fun. We'll add that to like, I want to do more in the big book of junk journal ideas. I've kind of like fallen away from that, and it's what I got to get stuff in there. I have so many things saved and I have to make them and put them in the new book. So I want to do those videos. So those will come. Oh yeah. So this is just a 2-hole. It's really simple. But the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I'll just run it through for you. It's super easy. Once you do it like 1 or 2 times, you're done. For this one, I'm just putting 2 holes and tying a string in the middle, just like you would tie anything together. That's all I'm doing here. But for the 3-hole, you put the 3 holes, right? You go in through the middle, up through any one of the 2 sides from the back, okay? And then you go all the way across, back down, come back to the middle, and up, okay? So you're basically going down, up, over, down, and up through the middle. And depending on where you start, so if you start in the center coming this way, this is where your string will be, on this side. If you start from this side, your string will be on the outside. So depending on where you want your string to land, you can go in. So that's the 3-hole. And I have a lot of videos where I'm putting together, if you look at like the Flower Fairies set, that one has me stitching in some stuff. And like when I made my original big book of junk journal, no, not the first one, the second one. The first one I just used elastic, but it's really easy. You're welcome. Yeah, it's super easy once you do it. You just got to do it a couple of times. I was just thinking about that yesterday. Oh, I have to send something out. I have 2 packages sitting here from like England to go to England. And it's just such a like intimidating process. I'll go slow, Winnie, but basically I'm just putting 2 holes all the way through with my awl. And then I'm just taking a piece of this and feeding it through. You should do this on your Wednesday morning live, and then I can watch you and we'll cheer you on. So I'm going in from the inside, so that's where my tail's gonna stay, and that's where my center, you know, that's where it's gonna land. But if I came from the other side, it would be on the outside. All right. And this is waxed linen, waxed thread. You don't have to use this. I like it because when you have just 2 hands and you're trying to tie knots, this kind of makes it a little easier to keep them tight, and it does keep your knots tight. So I like it for that. You know, because when you have 1 hand, you know, sometimes it's hard to keep your knots tight. So this will kind of go down and stay tight. Ta-da! Okay, let's do a few more. I'll get this out of the way. I need another sip of coffee. Aren't they so cute? So these were, so there was a lot of stuff. There were these. It was 11 pages. So it's over on the coffee shop, Ko-fi. And there, I made these two kind of vintage looking covers. I think I'm going to use these on the journal cover that I want to make, the journal I want to make. And then I have these, which are the months of the year. I had done some in English, but then it made more sense to do them in French. So yeah, these were the member freebies for December for the coffee shop, Ko-fi. Hey Jenny, happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, and so there were a bunch more over there. So you can grab them over there if you're a member. And there's a new kit coming out tomorrow. So you can look for that if you're into that sort of thing. Let's just fold all these, then they're done. This works for me. Yeah, they're I love them. I have some vintage French ephemera that I get from the Cafe Craft. If you guys don't follow Patricia over there at like Cafe Craft and you like dry humor, she's a riot. She cracks me up. Oh my goodness, I could watch her forever. I remember when I first found her, I binged all her videos and I was like in tears. It's just my kind of humor. You may not find it funny, but I think she's a riot. So they are a kit for the members over on Ko-fi. That's it. It's one of the perks I give everybody over there. All the member, oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm making some very, I got a frog in my throat this morning. All the membership levels over there get them, so. Le Cafe Craft, L-E-C-A-F-E Craft, and it's Patricia, and she doesn't post like a lot of videos, a ton of videos. She doesn't do like a couple a week or anything, but she does some really good ones, and she's got a Patreon, and I'm a member of her Patreon, and so if you're a member, you, depending on what level you're on, you get like a quarterly pack from her, and she's got a lot of French ephemera, so I have a bunch of stuff from her. I was gonna dig it out, but it just seems that there are nights I can't sleep well and I get up. All right, anyway, we're here, so what are the other ones I did? Here we go. These. So the other night, so I have these throw rugs in my living room, dining room area, and I made It was weird. I feel like the universe is just purging stuff like right now. I don't know what's going on. I was like, all these weird things are happening, like just simple annoyances. So I made this. It's like a stuffed pepper casserole. Use your words. And it's really good. It tastes like stuffed peppers, but it's in a casserole. And I made it, and I was like so excited. It's going to. I took it to the table, and I don't know how I launched it to the floor. A full casserole of this red, saucy, stuffed pepper casserole onto my floor. Now, mind you, a few days before that, my dog was having issues, my prim girl, and she goes out and she eats grass, but it's winter, so there's not a lot of grass. So the grass she's getting is not high quality grass. So anyway, she usually eats the grass and then she vomits to get rid of whatever's in her stomach. I don't know if it's heartburn she feels or if she's got an upset stomach or what it is. Anyway, she was eating the grass, but she wasn't throwing up. So for an entire day, all this dog did was throw up on my carpet. So we have a steam cleaner because I have pets. You have to have one. It's mandatory. So I haven't had that steam cleaner out in 6 months. But don't you know, in the last week, I've had it out like 3 times. Because between the dog and launching this, I got it up. Like, I used the OxyClean and stuff. There's like a little hint of it I'm still working on. But guys, it was crazy. And I wanted it. I know. I wanted to crash out and just leave. just roll up the carpet. We'll get a new one. And actually, my husband was like, "We'll just get a new one." I'm like, "No, let me. It's like a $200 carpet. Let me just try to clean it." But yeah, I think in my 20s and 30s, I would have crashed out and just like sat there and cried. But you can't do that. You can't. I've learned that you got to take care of the problems immediately. If you don't take care of them immediately, they don't go away. They just get worse. So, yeah, so I'm just like, I took care of it. And then I got like the next day, I think it was the next day or the day after that. I don't know if it was something I ate or something, but I got like super violently ill, like food poisoning ill, and just got really sick. And then it went away. It was just like for that night, and then it went away. And I'm like, what is going on, universe? Like, what are you doing? I feel like it's like clearing the air for 2026. I hope so. That's my hope. What, Winnie? Oh no, I would just go to bed and not clean it forever. Oh, LOL, I see. I dumped a live pound thing of sauce in. Yeah, you can't, right? And it shot all over like the legs of my table. It went onto my tree skirt, and my trees in that area. And I'm just like, really? And I was so looking forward to it. I just wanted it. I just wanted my stuffed pepper casserole. It's a really good recipe. It tastes just like it. Yeah, that's my hope. Get all the bad karma out now. I want to have a good year of the fire horse. All right. Which lady? Which lady? This is so wrong. She's got an evening gown and that hat. That's okay. It's pretend, right? It's make-believe. I can do anything I want. This one's cute. She's on vacation. Hopefully not on the Titanic. Yeah, go. Get out. We need to close out the year. No more bad karma. is that? I think I'll put like some stamps and stuff too. I'll make a couple more and then we'll do some more decorating. Oh, I have saged and I have Palo Santo that I got. Hubby gave me some for Christmas. Let me tell you something. I've been active. I've been active with my sage. And I grow my own sage so that I can smudge with it. And I have a turkey feather that was on my property, a big one. So I have that. Yeah, right? Just sage everything. I saw a meme and it's like me smudging to clear for 2026 and it was like a house on fire. Yeah, exactly that. Alright, this one I didn't do anything to. Do I have any more? I guess not. Let's, this one's good. So this is what I did to do the torn paper thing. I just took my glue stick and then I either book page, I have these, I don't know if these are from Journals Say or Temu or whatever. And I just put it, I let it dry really good, but I mash it in. This is the important part. You gotta kind of mash it in, because if you don't mash it in, sometimes when you go to tear it up, the whole thing comes up. So I just mash it in. It just adds a point of interest. Yeah, it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Oh, my daughter's really ready to get rid of this year, so. I think a lot of people are. I know I am. It's been a interesting year. We're all going to walk in real slow, be good, be quiet, don't touch anything. Shh, maybe they won't notice we're here. That's funny. Ooh, all right. Don't touch anything. It's like bathroom etiquette for your kids when you're going out, right? We're going in the bathroom. Do not touch anything. What's the first rule of the bathroom? Don't touch anything. I think my daughter probably still hears that in her sleep. Ah, okay. Yeah. These are from that Silver Pennies book. I love these. Oh, this one's cute. There are many great kinds of people in the world. Let's see what else I got. The Vinegar Man. I want to meet the Vinegar Man. Sounds completely different from the Muffin Man. Oh, look, guys, I got one. Cindy Joe, you were saying you were keeping an eye out, I think, but I got one. I won one. So these are the laundry pins. Okay, so look how big they are. These are what I want to use to make journals with. Oh, these things are massive. Aren't they so cool though? So I want to use this and then put a journal on here, kind of like that. Maybe a longer one, and use these and then do sewing and mixed media stuff on it. They are so big, but these are much, you know, more manageable. So my understanding of these is that, like, they're vintage hotel, military used to use them, and they would identify your laundry with them. And I don't know if you would get like this or how it all would work, but they're called laundry pins, like laundry something pins. I don't know, but I found one and I watched it for a while and I won it on eBay. So this says 1924 is the patent. So I don't know when these are from. Battle Creek, Michigan. I think they're the coolest thing. I love vintage stuff. Oh, and I went to that antique place that I told you I was going to. I'm gonna see if I can throw up some video for it in a short. But it was really cool. I got a book I want to show you. Okay, it looks horrible, right? So the guy who was selling this, he was there. It was $15 for this entire pack. And if you like typography, you're gonna love this. So these are radio call cards, I guess, for radio operators. If you know somebody who was a ham radio or a CB radio operator, they would use these cards. And I love the typography of the letters and stuff, but they would mail them to each other. Anyway, I guess this is the guy, Harold was the guy I was talking to. He's the one that was selling these. And this whole book was just 15 bucks. And I was like, what? But look at all the different like ways they did the letters, and there's stamps on all of them. And they're just like really cool. He was chatting with me for a while, talking about how much he loved them, but he had such a collection. He weeded these out of his collection and kept the ones, you know, kind of he wanted. He had all sorts of postcards there. But I just love all the different ways. And I'm sorry if there's a glare that you can't see too much. Let me see if I can. I mean, they're just really kind of nifty. So I got that. I got a couple other things. I'll show them off on Friday. But I just thought this was so neat. And you can't beat that. There's a good amount of cards in here for 15 bucks. So they will find their, whoop, I shook you, sorry. They will find their way into some journals in the future. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I just like big text and big numbers like that. It's really cool. Back in the 80s, the Army still used something close to those for our laundry. Oh, okay, yeah. So I did see some military use for them. I don't know. I never saw them before, and then I noticed that I was looking for. I have them here. Hold on. I was looking. I have these. They're just brass safety pins, mass produced. But they have some where this part of the pin, this wire, they actually loop it around. They've since made some knockoffs where they just weld a little like jump ring, but the ones I'm looking for have the actual loop, kind of like how it's looped here, but it's looped down below. And I want to, when I make the brooches that I make, I put them on these, and I want to get the ones with the little loops on them so I can hang stuff off of them too. So I was looking for those, and those other ones popped up. I'm like, wait a minute, what are these? I was like, I gotta have those. Where are they? And then I saw one, and it was like $85. I'm like, well, I don't need it that bad. it's cool, but I'll keep an eye out. And then somebody else had an eBay auction for it, and I was watching it, and like it was 25 bucks, but then it didn't sell, so they relisted it, and then they dropped the price, and I jumped on it and I got it, and I was like, whoop, I got it, I got it, I got it. I was pretty happy. All right, so these need to be inked. Oh yeah, they are a member freebie over on Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi. My coffee shop is Ko-Fi. I think it's Ko-Fi, guys. Is down below in the description. If you're a member, they're free. They're only available to members, actually. So, sorry if you're not a member. But it's kind of one of the perks I give them. They support me, and if you're a member, thank you. And so I give them a free digital every month. And it's unique to them, and it's exclusive to them for a while, and then I'll post it like on eBay, but it'll be months later. So if you want to wait, it will come out eventually. So yeah. Kilt pins. Yeah, they do look like kilt pins. Yep. Ornate kilt pins are absolutely gorgeous. I love kilt pins too. So, grandma. Some young men, backgrounds with black boots lately. Yeah, I think on the emo scene, they put a lot of pins in like hats and stuff. So, I know it was a great price. Yeah, they are. That's like some of the ones and you can buy like the individual pins, and you can buy knockoffs that look like them. But these are authentic, and they're just so cool. It's just like a nice, cool part of history too. And yeah, I just think they're neat. It's just my humble opinion. Yeah, it was less. I think she dropped it to like 20. There was shipping, but still. She, I don't know. I don't know what they are. But yeah, I was very happy. I also got some cigarette cards with birds on them that are really cool. I have to remember to bring them down so I can show you guys on Friday if you're around. I think I want to start a brand new journal on Friday, maybe, or do some ephemera makes. I have a lot of beginners that jumped in and are always looking for ideas for ephemera, you know, elements for the junk journal pages and stuff. So we might do that. We'll see. All right. Dogs and cats will be well fed. I had a pleated skirt that had one of those. Oh, they're so cool. Yeah, they're nifty. They're so nifty. Maybe if I clip it before I poke it, it might be more productive. All right. And I have some other bits of ephemera here that I thought I'd bring and add to the pages, so. These would be cute to like just kind of keep in your purse or your pocket, and then if you have a thought, you can write it down. I do it on my phone, but how cute to have like a little history of it. Yay! Okay. Thank you. If I don't see you, I'll just assume you hit the snooze button. The live is always at noon Eastern. Come So if you're around, I would love to see you. Yes. And I do want to throw in some nighttime ones here and there so that the people that work can get in on some lives too. Yeah, usually it's got, you know, pretty busy chat going on. But I don't know what people will be doing. So Thursday's the new year. It's just the 2nd. Some people might be back to work. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's so good that you're going to do a live stream on Wednesday, Winnie. I jumped on a live yesterday for Fizzy Bee. She's a crocheter, crafter in general, but she was doing a live. She's noon on, if you like crochet and fiber art, she's Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon Eastern also. She's 9 a.m. Pacific. But it was nice to be on somebody else's live. I try to get on the lives, but Ginger Cat Lady is up too late for me. Unless I can't sleep, I'll try to jump on her live, or like Diane over at the Messy Palette. Hers is like Thursday at 8, and she does fun stuff. She always has guests on. But Ginger Cat Lady is like, I'm not up at that hour. I think she's in Cali. So for her, you know, she starts around 8 her time, I think. Oh, look at that lady. She's ready for New Year's. It's still coming. See, that's what I mean. I had to make way. It's still there. It's still there. It's not every Monday or every Tuesday. So I put them out. I mean, I don't need to mass make all the time, but when I do, it's going to go under Mass Make Monday. And then if I have a paper project that is non-junk journal related, that's when I do Paper Plate Tuesday. So it's not every week, but it's on those days when it is up. And then I'm going to add in WIP Wednesday, WIP, for works in progress, so I can finish up my WIPs. So that's coming too this year. So we'll have some more content, which I love. Which is really what I love doing. I love doing videos, making journals. I love making junk journals. And so, yeah. So it didn't go away or anything. It's just that. And then I'm also not doing the design team this year. They asked me to continue. Actually, they didn't even ask. They just assumed, and I thought it was for a year. So I declined because it was just another thing that was taking me away from you guys. And I loved it, and their paper is great, and I loved being a design team member. It's a great product. It's a great company. They're out of Australia. If you don't know, it's paperrose.au.com. And it was wonderful to work with them. But it was 2 projects a month, and it was just another thing that was taking me away from the stuff that I want to do on the channel. So there's changes, and my time will be more free, so I'll be able to do more stuff, because I want to do the I Saw It on Pinterest and the Big Book of Junk Journal ideas and the spreads. You know, I haven't done one of those videos from my page spreads in a while, but this one's full. I can't even close this journal. It's just so... But I want to get back to doing these, like full page spreads. And just my time's been consumed elsewhere. It's been very hard to kind of keep up. I'm glad. Yay. I'm excited for them too. And like I said, I want to get back to making more journals. Like big ones, big interactive ones that have lots of fun stuff in them. And that's my love. Uh-oh. Thought I lost you. Yeah, I do too. I love to come up with them. I kind of, I sketch them out in my iPad and then refine them. I do it on the iPad because I have the Good Notes app, and it's just easier when I make mistakes and stuff to get rid of them rather than, because I'm not like a paper person. I like to keep notes on paper. Why are you not working with me? But I found that the Good Notes app helps me to be able to have that feel of paper, but be able to quickly erase mistakes. So, because my brain and my hands work at different speeds, my mouth too. You guys have probably witnessed. I'm trying to see, I have some of them somewhere. Oh, here, I'll show you some of my sketches. So like that's what I do. And I just sketch them all out and then I turn them into the page spreads. And so I want to do more. I have so many ideas. You saw that pile. Just need the time. I found a cuddle bug. Oh, great. Oh, I'm so glad, Winnie. I'm so glad you're going to be doing more. Yeah, I love it. It's so, I don't know, just relaxing. Yeah, I'm excited too. And if you guys have any ideas, you know, for videos and stuff, you know, you can always put them in the comments, send me an email. I get a lot of emails with ideas. Ideas for kits and digitals, you know, journals, things that people like. So, all right. This one's hanging over. I'm gonna cut you off. Sorry, lady. All right, so we have all those. Let's dress them up a little. I'll do the rest of these later. See what I mean? Like half done projects all the time, but I am gonna actually finish those up later. I have this bundle of stuff. That's not really gonna go. I have a whole book like this. It's super cool. This is from Patricia, I believe. It's all French. Some of it. And she always has these in there, which I love. They're like from books and stuff. What do they call them? End papers. I like this. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's, I don't think any of us are kind of late to it. I think we're all, I don't know, I'm cutting off a word mid-sentence, but we just pick it up when we do. I always try to think of like a beginner's mindset too, you know, when they're getting started. How exciting it is when you first learn something new. At least it is for me. I'm like a lifelong learner. I love to learn new things. The unfortunate bit is once I learn it and have done it, I tend to lose interest after that. It's like, oh, I got it. I did it. Moving on. I need to even this up. There we go. I can't believe they're getting rid of the Farmer's Almanac after all these years. Seems nuts. I love that Farmer's Almanac. I have some of my father-in-law's old ones here. Seems crazy. Why would we get rid of that? Okay, so we got that, and then Liveatream. Yes, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Oh no, I hate that part. It's so messy. They just want you to take it to a authorized dealer, blah, blah, blah. Where did I just put that? Probably under here. I like the trains. I could put that in one of the travel ones. That's a great idea. Yeah, and these are like scholarship books from when my daughter was going to college. It's a huge book, and I'm like, wow, I've been using this for a long time. What is that, a stagecoach? I think it is. But let's see, who's on the cover of this one? Oh, she is. So she's on a boat, though. Let's see. She's got a train. Or a coach? I don't know. She's going to the train. So I'm going to use this train one. And if you don't have any vintage ephemera, you can go to pickrel.com, picryl.com, and look up, like, you know, some kind of vintage ephemera theme. And there's a lot of stuff there, and it's public domain, so you can print it out and use it in your journals. And even if you sell the journal, because it's public domain, you can use it. That's, yeah, use what you have. That's, you know, I think junk journaling came from junk. I think it's evolved, but that's where it all started. Is, you know, maybe that's not junk to some people, but you know what I mean. Catalogs and bits of chewing gum wrappers and movie tickets and all the things. There we go. La Route. I have found that I have to force myself to use my stuff. Like, I leave little notes so that I grab my die cuts, or I'll have a day of die cutting and then I make a big box of them so I have them. I love black die cuts. That's totally my jam. So just so I remember to use my stuff. I have this. Sure. We can use this. Why not? Flower catalogs are great. There's Jackson, and there's like a rose. I get my roses and peonies from them. Jackson and something. They're very expensive though. And they have a great catalog if you like roses and peonies, because they have the really big ones. Jackson and, let me see, roses. Jackson and Perkins, and you can order their catalog for free. Don't tell them I sent you though. And then you can use it in your journals. What else do we have here? Ooh. Ovaltine. I wonder if that's Ovaltine. Oh, there's 2 pages here of ads. French ads. These are pretty, aren't they? 1930 is. Oh, maybe they're from 1930. This was on here, so I should leave that. Oh, that's cool. She stamped on some paper. I saw someone take, like, I was a guy that I follow, a crafter, and there's a, I don't have one of these, but there's a mat you can get to turn your dies into embossing. The mat makes it so that it doesn't go through the paper. It just embosses the paper, and I thought that was really cool. And I said, maybe I can, because it like doubles the use of your dies. They become an embossing tool at that point too. So if you have a die cutting machine, oh, I can't put that there. You can get more use out of it. I don't know. Does anybody know if they still make Ovaltine? Ooh, French music is always good. This doesn't look like... Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to use it. Maybe on this one. And then she always includes all these little fun things. Those are fun. This paper is like crispy. Oh, they do. Ovaltine. I wonder if it's still the same formula. Probably not, right? Looking at like old magazines, like old Life magazines, and like even some further back, like in the early 1900s and late 1800s, and you look at the price of like an entire stove, like a cast iron heavyweight stove, it was like a couple $100. And you're just like, wow, that's crazy. Try to buy that stove now, right? Just like this. It's 22 here today, guys. 22. It's so frigid. Those people in Times Square are gonna hate themselves. I don't know how they do it. You can try it. Woo! Let us know how it is. We'll look for it on your live. Let's tear this one. Those three are good. Where are the rest? Oh, here. She could be traveling, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's probably what that is Ovaltine. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where are you? Uh-oh. Here you are. Let me get some stamps. Ugh. Yeah, that makes it worse. Ugh. I just, like, it's not like it was, you know, pre 9/11. Now they, like, corral you in. You can't leave. If you leave, you can't come back. You're stuck there. And you can't go to the bathroom. Or you can. They have all these, like, weird pouches they stick on themselves. And it's cold. And I don't know. I guess the older I get, the less I like crowds. Not that I really love them, but I don't know. Give me a nice, cozy blanket and, you know, a hot cocoa. Alright, so these are kind of, I don't know, correspondence ones. Let's see if we can use some of these. now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's great. We went to see the fireworks, but we were on a beach, and it was different. Just being locked in like that would make me crazy right now. I like certain people. I used to say I don't like people, and then I realized, no, that's not entirely true. I just don't like some. I don't like some people. That's cute. Let's do that again. They tend to disappoint me. Yeah, I don't like, I just feel like everybody's more rude these days. Like, it's okay to be rude now to people. That's cute. I don't know when it became okay to just be rude all the time. And somebody needs to put instructions on, like, shopping carts, like, to stay out of the center. Move your cart. Just move it over. If you're looking for something, move your cart over. What are you doing? There's other people here. I think that's the big thing. People just are in their own little world, and nobody else matters. At level 70. I love that. Yep. Level up. Given the right circumstances, I think I could still be a party animal. But it would be a low-key party animal. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Let's do that again. I like that one. All right. Let me see what other stamps I have. I have all these I would like to use. These are from various packs over the years, so I can't even tell you guys where I got them all. Sorry. Yeah, I could be a party animal like that too. That's funny, yes. That's my equivalent of party animal now. It's a good one. just adds a little something. Till 9 or 10. That's when the glass, the magic wears off. Yeah, I don't think I ever was like a party animal per se. I'm an introvert. I was always very quiet, unless I was around, like, you know, my people, but stamping on top of all this beautiful ephemera. Okay. So anyway, look for the new kit tomorrow. Look for my announcement video tomorrow. Thank you all for your wonderful support, and I hope I'll see some of you in the replays or on some of the other lives. I really am not trying to be flaky. I'm just trying to manage my time better so that I don't seem flaky. You know, sometimes you have to fail fast. I tried it for a couple of months and I could continue on and then be worried about it, or I can make the change now, you know? So that's what I did. This one's cool. I love these mixed media little, if you guys like that look, you can invest in a couple of sets of these and they're just useful across, you know, maybe you can buy them for a couple of bucks or maybe you'll see them used or something. They just come in pretty handy on all sorts of projects. Playing my Nintendo. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I went to a couple of White Zombie concerts and did some headbanging. Danced in the pit, but those years are far beyond me. But like, for the most part, I was just quiet. I just always felt comfortable around, I felt uncomfortable in new environments and comfortable around people that I knew. Because I think we all do feel more comfortable around the people we know and trust and know that care about us. And thank you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it's probably better for you guys too in the long run because hopefully I show up better. Aw, I'll miss you. I'm going to be here. But I will miss seeing you on Wednesdays. Definitely. But, you know, watch this space, you know? How about we do a coffee ring? Those are always fun. Mini coffee ring. It's a very little mug. Oh, my dog's up. But hubby's home today, so he can take care of it. I'm probably going to beg off here soon. Go get some stuff done. Look for the new kit tomorrow. It's a big one. It's a big one, and it's free. So cute. These are just adorable. I love them. I think I will put some numbers. I have one of my kits is like printable black background numbers. If you have one of those labelers that has the black tape in it, those are really cool too. But ooh, look, it's very white on this side. I'll be around, guys, and you can catch me on other lives. Let's see, I think I have some more I can make. This is an older pack she sent me because I've been a member of hers for a while, and this one says welcome kit, so. Uh-oh, I dropped one. Oh no. Oh, look at her, she's fabulous. Well, I hope everybody has a very lovely New Year. New Year's Eve into New Year's. Hold your silver. Hold your gold if you have it, right? We don't have any gold. Gosh, I remember when gold was like $1,000 an ounce, and now it's like $4 grand. So it's crazy. But I hope you have a good New Year's Eve, and it's quiet and uneventful, which is the way we should. There's a full moon on the 2nd, I think, in Cancer, so be careful. Everybody gonna be whiny. The other day, I just ordered a bunch of plastic storage envelopes. Uh-oh. Yeah, always the way. Uh-oh. Well, now you have more. You'll find there's so many uses for those things, right? Oh, and that's the other thing. The other channel I started, I haven't been able to do anything on it, and I want to get back to coloring. So I'm going to do that too. Yeah. Quiet time, slowing down. Or you could send it back, yeah. hopefully your weather is good too. Nobody has to be shoveling. You shouldn't be out there shoveling, girl. Actually, it keeps us healthy, right? I say that, but I shovel too. And I rake and do all the things. Gotta stay healthy. I was watching TikTok and one of the ladies on there was saying that she was over 60. She had just turned 60 and she felt so out of shape. And, you know, she was just inundated with all this stuff you should do. And, you know, she kind of just chose to go slow and take it easy and do like a little here, a little there, and not feel so overwhelmed with it all. But she realized, you know, she wasn't feeling good, and that was great. So she's like, they're yelling at me to lift weights and do this. And she's like, I'm just going to do what I do. I'm starting small. I'm making little changes. And I think that's a great way to be. Just stay active if you can. It sneaks up on you, especially after menopause. Forget it. Some lady was in the frozen shoulder stage of her perimenopause or menopause, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember that, and it was just so surprising. It was like nothing you ever heard of, and thank goodness mine's gone. It was so bad. All right, so I'll finish these couple up with you guys. Return stuff, hush up. Nah, we don't return stuff. Anyway, I'm glad you guys made some friends here. And you'll see each other in the comments at times, so say hi. And I hope I hope you check out my videos and still stick around and do all the things, push all the buttons. Because, I didn't ink this one. Because I love seeing your comments. I got another beautiful email the other day, so I love your emails too. You know, if you have a question or you're just looking for some inspiration or to say hi, send me pictures of the grandkids, it's fine. I'll live vicariously through you. Yeah. Just stay in touch. All right, these are all inked. Let's put some ladies on these. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, fancy. Eiffel Tower. No, Leaning Tower of Pisa. That is not French. That is Italian. Oh, she's on the beach. Probably the Riviera. Oh, sightseeing with a little bag. These people did not wear sweatpants to Walmart, just saying. Which is fine if that's what you want to do. It's all good. I just don't think they did. Basically because there was no Walmart. All right, how many of these do I have? I'm just curious. They did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool, moving along. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. Sad, my final sign off for now. But stay tuned, and I hope I'll see you in the comments and on some of the Friday lives or some of the spontaneous lives as they pop up. Thank you again for all your support. It's been wonderful. I don't know if I'll miss getting up at like 5 a.m. But no, it's been wonderful to talk with you all. And yeah, I hope to see you on Fridays or whenever you can jump on. And enjoy your New Year's Eve and have a wonderful 2026. May all the things that you want come to you, and all the things that you need and haven't asked for, may they be yours as well. And I will see you tomorrow in my videos. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. See you next year. Bye, Maria. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thanks. Happy New Year.